everyone, this is Leeann from Leeann Carey Yoga, and welcome to the first day of the Yaapana Yoga Weekend Challenge. Whether you're new to yoga, already practicing, or even a yoga teacher, I invite you to be open to new possibilities. And actually that's the affirmation for this first day, all day. I'm open to new possibilities. A Yaapana Yoga practice always has warm-ups, doing and being poses, which are poses that are held with support, and then also a time to be still. And even with these short little videos that we're doing here with the challenge, it's the perfect combination to move, breathe, feel, and also return to a state of steadiness. So let's get started. You'll need a chair from your house. Any chair will do. If you don't have a yoga belt, you can use a regular belt or a tie. You can use a block or a book or some stacked blankets for a bolster or just a firm pillow. So I'm going to side view you so that you can see the actual movements. I'm going to sit at the front edge of the chair and bring my legs about hip-width distance apart. Sit up nice and tall and relax my shoulders. And take a slow, deep inhale and exhale. And then draw my hands to my chest. And then on an inhalation, I'm just going to sweep my arms down and then stretch them all the way out and up. And as I exhale, I'm going to slowly bring my hands back in toward my chest. Once again, inhale, I'm going to sweep my arms out and up. And as I exhale, I'm going to gently bring my hands back to the chest. And one more time like that. Inhale, sweep out and up. And exhale, draw the hands in toward the chest. Now we're going to make it a little stronger, so we're going to hinge forward. Inhale, stretch the arms up. And exhale, hand to the chest and just lean as far forward as you can. Pull your navel back a little. Slide your hands either down to legs or just bring your hands on your thighs and drop your head and let your chin fall off. You can let your hands slide down, do it. Then when you inhale, roll your shoulders away from the ears and project your chest forward. And as you exhale, fold forward again. Now push through your feet on an inhale, swing your arms all the way up. As you exhale, pull your hands in toward your chest. So we'll do one more like that. Inhale, swing your arms out and up. And as you exhale, pull your hands in toward your chest and lean way forward with your chest. And either bring in your elbows and your thighs and let your head drop or slide all the way down. When you inhale, either straighten your arms on your legs or just pull your chest forward. And then as you exhale, roll all the way down again. When you inhale, stretch through your arms all the way out and up. As you exhale, pull your hands in toward your chest. And now we're going to do the famous yoga warm-up. That is cat and cow tilt. Everybody does this, but we'll do it on a chair. So bring your hands on tops of your thighs, roll your shoulders away from your ears, and when you inhale, you're just going to pull your shoulders back, slide your hands towards your hips, arch your back, and when you exhale, round your back and tuck your chin and stretch your fingers well beyond your knees. When you inhale, slide your hands, and you're going to kind of squeeze your shoulder blades together. And when you exhale, you'll come all the way forward, round your chest, round your back, tuck your chin. Inhale, pull your hands back, do a big stretch, and then exhale, slide your hands forward and tuck your chin. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale, roll open your chest, and then exhale, slide back. One more. You don't have to be good at this, just follow along, do the best that you can, and then we'll move to neutral position. And then you're just going to gently stand up. You're going to turn around and face the chair. This one's a little stronger. You're going to bring your hands to the front of the chair and walk your feet back until your feet are pretty much underneath your hips. You can have straight legs if you can take it, or bend the knees if that makes more sense. As you inhale, you're going to lift your heels up, pull your navel back, and draw your shoulders directly over your wrists for plank. And as you exhale, you're going to pull your belly and your hips back again and draw yourself back into this. It's called a half dog. Inhale, lift your heel bones. Don't worry if your shoulders don't go over your wrists. It's okay, just don't go beyond them. Then exhale, use your belly and your legs and pull your hips straight back. And we'll do it one more time. Inhale, come forward. Just do what you can. And as exhale, come all the way back. Perfect. And then bend the knees and gently walk yourself all the way toward the chair. So those are the warm-ups. Now we're going to move into the doing pose. And the one doing pose that we're doing is mountain pose. We're actually doing 2 doing poses. One you've actually already done. You can slide your, hook your belt up into a circle if you want, or you can just let it go. Maybe you just have a belt. I'm going to side view you again so you can see the alignment. Stretch your arms a little wider than shoulder width distance apart. Turn your palms to face one another. And then roll your shoulders back and down and take your feet and bring them right underneath your hips. So for mountain pose, you're going to use your belt this time to lift your chest. Roll your shoulders down and away from the ears. And then look straight ahead with firm legs and soft eyes. While you're doing this, notice if you start to get really tight around your shoulders. If you do, you're pulling a little bit too much. And you might also need to take your hands a little bit wider. You might want to turn your hands so that the palms are facing forward rather than inward. It doesn't really matter so much. Just don't have your palms facing back, because that would bring your shoulders forward and kind of round your back. Instead, in mountain pose, you're going to tap into the qualities of mountains, which is being very steady, being very tall, being very still, and breathing. And then take one more inhale and exhale here. And then just release the strap. And you can take the strap and move it out of the way. So the half dog you've already done, but we're going to hold it for a little bit. So this time though, instead of bringing your palms to the front of the chair, you're going to take your thumbs, bring them on the front corners of the chair, and wrap your fingers all the way around it. And then step your feet back about that 3.5 to 4 feet. And then again, either straight legs or bent knees. If you're rounding at your back like this, please bend your knees, because the goal here is to get a really flat back. So ears in line with the upper arms. Get as much traction as you possibly can. Instead of sinking in your shoulders, just push the chair away from you, and then resist with your hips. Pull the hips away from you. We'll take slow inhales and exhales, letting the stretch get as long as possible, and keeping your weight on all 4 corners of the feet. We'll take one more deep inhale and exhale here, and then we'll bend the knees and gently walk ourselves toward the chair. And now we're ready for the being pose, which is camel pose. So I'm going to grab my block and my bolster, but again, you can use staff blankets, you could use a book, it doesn't really matter. And bring that block behind me on top of the chair. And I'm going to kneel down on either side of the bolster, tuck my toes back, and I'm looking for the lip of the chair to hit right in the middle of my shoulder blades. So I put my hands on the floor, lift my back and my chest, so I'm not going to round into it. Lift my back, and then bring it right at that spot. Lift my chest some more, and then find the block. And you can take any level that feels comfortable for you. And then take my hands to the top of the chair. I can let my elbows go out to the sides. Let the shoulders relax, let the weight of the hips totally relax, and the weight of the head totally relax. While you're here breathing, I want to show you another option for your legs. So if you're new to this and you go, oh, there's no way I'm going to bend in my knees that way, nor should you maybe, you'll just stretch your legs out like this. Or you can stretch your legs totally out. Doesn't really matter. Just make sure when you come into it, you're lifting the chest. You have some support for your head. And your hands can also go wherever. You can even stretch down and just let them relax on top of the legs. So here in the being poses, it's all about letting go, doing nothing, just breathing and feeling, and noticing what comes from doing nothing. You don't have to try to move your hip here or your shoulder there like the other poses. This one you just completely relax, completely let go, and allow the stretch just to sort of percolate. We'll take 2 more inhales and exhales. Again, you're opening yourself to new possibilities. And then to come up, we're going to bring our hands back down to the floor, tuck the chin, push the hands, lift the chest, and then slowly come to seated position. Okay, we're going to end with being still. So we're going to move this bolster out of the way and slide our lower legs on the seat of the chair. And it's a wonderful thing to do after you've done that supported back bend. And the backs and knees come right to the chair, the arms come down, we relax the shoulders, close the eyes. Let everything just melt into the floor now. Because this is a short video, I'll instruct you just to stay for a little bit, but while you're doing these on your own, perhaps during the week, maybe you'll decide to stay a little longer. 5 minutes. 5 minutes moves into 10 minutes. 10 minutes moves into 15 minutes. And you get a deeper and deeper sense of what it's like to be still and be aware of being still and doing nothing. So So wherever you are, take a deep full inhale. Let all the air go out on the exhale. You'll draw the legs in toward the chest, roll yourself out to the side, and then push and come all the way up into a seated position. So that's the first easy session of the first day of the challenge. Please share your experiences with us on the Leeann Carey Yoga Facebook fan page, or go to our website at leeanncareyyoga.com. I'm open to new possibilities. Let's see what the day brings. Namaste.